Yeah, more glamorous by the day, right? I am sore as hell. And I'm not pretty. Nope, I'm not. So, that video about the quantum shift I was working on making responses to, and I kept getting. My video kept shutting off, which might be good because it would have been a 4 hour long video. Me trying to explain shit I've explained 500 times. Did I explain it well ever? Who knows, you know? But I'm going to add this weirdness. You guys have heard of boomerang. Well, boomerang is what my grandfather, the inventor, shoemaker, Don Ryan, who was friends with Bush and Bush Sr., GHW, he was working on a boomerang. And I've seen a boomerang type thing we threw into space as part of the space program, supposedly back in, I don't know, a couple decades ago. But with all the stuff that was going on with the Palladians and Looking Glass and 8chan and Bellatrix and, you know, so much of it revolved around myself and the women of my life that I was like, I still struggle to believe that this whole world is real. I know what I'm saying is true. There's no question about that. I just question everything else. Is anything else real? Is it real that... Forget it. It doesn't matter. But my grandfather hanging out with G.H.W. Bush, working on boomerang, and then they say 2020 is the year of the boomerang, and now after 2020, 17 years of 20 years maybe, 17 years of being treated mighty poorly by this great country. So I guess it's a great country of ours. Ask me if I'm a patriot next week, but I'm hopeful for everyone because of Nasara. So it's even possible because of the Above Majestic documentary that somehow using time travel technology, Tesla tech, that John George Trump and G.H.W. Bush and maybe my other grandfather, Don Ryan, the inventor who worked with G.H.W. Bush, somehow, yeah, that I'm the boomerang or something. It sounds stupider to me than it does to you, I promise you. But the last part of that quantum shift, or where I left off, I don't know if I'm going to go back to that video. Maybe in a couple days. I'm wicked tired. This coronavirus is going to weed out some bad guys, I'm sure. So that's all I got to say about that.
Mr. Biden, what do you think about Bernie Sanders joining Trump's campaign? That's what I think Biden heard. Because look at the video. Right, temperament with voters that you don't agree with. On the coronavirus, the whole target over this exchange this morning with the voter about guns. Any regrets about how you handled it? Well, I'm surprised that Sanders is joining Trump. You know, it's a surprise. Wasn't it funny to swear at an American, though, especially a union voter? What? I kid you not. I had to replay the video a few times because I thought I was crazy. I was like, did he ask him? Did he ask him about Bernie? I kid you. I swear. I swear to you, I Googled Bernie joining Trump's campaign. I was like, this is news to me. Biden must have an inside scoop or something. Bruh, Biden, see, that's a level of gaslight I've never seen before. Because I legitimately thought I was going crazy. I was like, I don't think he said anything about Bernie. I think he was talking about you cursing out the worker. I think, did I hear that right, bruh? Man, I was second guessing myself. Yo, it's just like it's like asking someone, I don't know, what's 1 + 1? And a student raised their hand and says, Popeye's chicken. As a teacher, I would be severely alarmed. How would you? Did he just say Popeye's chicken?
Now that's I guess that's funny, right? But to me, it's not funny because, and I'm glad he's laughing, and I hope people are laughing and having fun with all of this. I'm just not, bro. I just ain't that guy. I'm like the serious guy. I'm like Leonidas when we're being invaded and everything's wrong. You know, everything's wrong, right? And people are laughing about it. They're being optimistic, and I'm like, hey, Zeus, you want to make more lightning and fuck up some more of those enemies' ships because they're invading us? Not funny? Nope, I'm not funny either. This ain't funny. But I'm seeing good stuff happening, trying to stay positive. I'm in enough pain that I could probably cry if I tried. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to cry. Right now. I don't feel like it. Oh, so... yeah, Biden went off on an auto worker who said, asked him about the Second Amendment. The guy's like, and Biden's like, no, I'm just trying to take away your AR-14s. And the guy's like, well, I ain't having that. And then Biden wanted to, like, fight the guy. It was ridiculous. So, that was amusing. So, who are we, this resistance of QAnon? Who are the royal Qs? You know, like, I believe I talked to, the goddess, right? I've been clear about that. Somerset Belanoff, my wife, clear about that. Her daughters and granddaughters, my wives as well. Strange, yeah. But when you understand anything about the quantum shift, I mean, I feel like Johnny Five in Short Circuit, you know? Or like an AI Borg who doesn't know he's a fucking AI Borg. It's fucking bad. But don't worry, I'm going to be the king of England, and I don't know if I'm a fucking Borg. But it's going to turn out that everyone is, in a way, in a dimension, you know, maybe. Who gives a shit? We're all connected, and the more you get... I used to be fucked. I used to be like I used to be smart. I was talking to my friend today, my wife. Names aren't always important. I was talking to her, and she was, lightheartedly talking about my video where she was imitating me like, oh, I'm so smart, and I'm so wonderful, and burp, and I just burp randomly. And I'm thinking, I got 8 subscribers. And what I said, I'm like, I don't got 8 subscribers. She keeps like imitating me, and it's funny. It was legit funny, I think. And she's like, well, promote your page more. And I'm thinking, I promoted like my other pages and nothing happened. Nothing. Like, it's so futile. It's painful to think about. Because it's like, we laugh because it's funny and we laugh because it's true. And the fact that it's true makes it sad. So, like, we laugh because it's sad so we don't cry, type thing. So, sometimes things go way over my head. Like when I was Yahweh in the volcano like a year ago, time traveling. For 2 or 3 weeks, everything just was like, everything was ahead of me. Everyone was ahead of me, and like, I was just swarmed, but I fought so valiantly to like stay in touch with reality, which was debatable at any point in time. What we see on the news is mostly not true. So, at any rate, I did something stupid, thought about punching my own ticket, but then I felt like I had to do something, man. I felt like I had to do something to make something happen. And I know I'm tired. I don't want to take one for the team anymore, man. I don't know who else is taking one for the team or who the team is. The Royal Q team. And then the Royal Q team, they were like Q and the Red Dragon. No, not the Red Dragon. Q and the Red Queen. And being like a super quantum computer underneath Denver Airport, which is like the Illuminati, New World Order, like centerpiece of art. And I'm just like, I'll defend anyone if I understand what's going on, and I'll fight anyone if I have a reason. But I'm tired. I'm in pain. This pain ain't stopping. I'm behind. I'm behind the 8 ball. Excuse me. I can't keep up. Not right now. It's going to be a couple weeks probably till I get caught up. I beat myself up really bad a few days ago. I was throwing up. It was not good. So, you can take my video, you can throw it all over the internet, all over the place. Good luck getting 15 people to see it. And the worst videos I make, people watch somehow. And I'm like, God damn, I can't believe I even left that video up. It was so bad. Like those videos that night when all the videos are like a minute long. Like, I was like dying. It was terrible. So I'm like, yeah, they're coded. As far as I know, no, they weren't. Things were that bad here in me, in my little world. So, yeah, I'm definitely Tesla. And I don't got much else to say about that. Things went really strangely back around 2001, 2002, 2003. Obviously, 1999 was a big year for a lot of people. And you know what? If I thought there was something we could do to have like a positive outcome going on or affect the change that we all want to see, I'd be barking orders like Sergeant Slaughter. And if you know me, you know it's true because I did a lot of that for a couple years at like everyone. I'm like, you're the president, I don't care. I'm going to tell you what to do. You're the military, I don't care. I don't care what school you went to. West Point, my ass. I'm going to tell you what to do. You guys run border control, I'm going to tell you what to do. Militias, are you listening? I'm going to tell you what to do. UN, are you listening? Because I'm telling you what you did wrong and why I'm going to crush you like a bug. And I'm the king, the garlic festival that day, I was like, the king is dead. So I'm going to say now, long live the king. I'm going to scratch my head a little bit. And say, I love you and I wish you a merry day.